the streets and battle easing. You throw me a reason, and I give you the treason. Will you stop me? Simile then, a son of pretend. I know you're frustrated, I can feel it, but why won't you believe it? How much you need it? Well, you stop fleeing, and then you'll see, then you got your freedom. Seen it in the weather, baby, felt it in the heart of man. I give all my world to save you, heal the pain, taking it from me, you're all home. I know that you can let go, and don't worry, baby, you're here. I know that you've seen it, I know you can dream it. The next step is believing you can achieve it. The rainbow's not high enough when you feel that love. It's incredible, yeah, yeah. There's a chance to take it. You're amazing.
Welcome to the live Talk of Life talk show with Elma. And it looks like I'm the only one up here by myself. But I can do the show by myself. But I'm not going to because I have some help. Where's Kimberly? I always lose Kimberly. She always, oh, there's Kimberly. Woo! Boy, I thought I was going to be up here by myself. Look at Kimberly. She is so adorable. Do your thing, girl. Do it, girl. All right, don't get dizzy and fall out now because I'm not picking you up. But thank God for Kimberly. And we're missing somebody, Kimberly. Who are we missing?
AARP or 10?
I don't know. No, she's too young to be ARP. You know. But we need 10. Come on, 10. Woo! Where's 10?
Oh, wait a minute. You got what all
Now,
way
10, you know you too. She always have to be so
always be trying to
mischievous.
cheat.
Go, girl. You know, look at her. She's just so funny. I tell you. And Linda's not going to be with us tonight, but she is in the audience, and she is coughing. She waving in the audience, you all. But she has bronchitis, so we're not going to bother the mother of our church and our co-host. So we're going to let mother rest tonight, okay? But we have a special co-host. Do y'all know who it is, Kimberly? Too?
Josette.
We have a special
Josette.
co-host
Josette.
that's going to be on one of our upcoming shows. The one and only Lady J.
Josette.
Come on, Lady J.
Do your thing,
Isn't she
Josette.
beautiful? Go, Lady J. Go, girl.
Yes, do your
All
thing.
right.
Do your
We're
thing.
so
Woo!
happy that you all are tuning in tonight to our live sister chat. And you know we love to chat. But Kimberly has to do our scripture walk because we want you all to know we so holy up here. We don't do nothing bad because we always finish what we start. Come on, Kimberly. Do your thing, girl. Watch it. And look at those glasses on her. Oh, no, she did. And that's just how some people do. They just throw the word everywhere. Come on, they not living, they just throw it up. Come on, Kim, do it. Our theme is finish what you start. Go, girl, do it. The Lord is my shepherd. That's the jacket that she's wearing. Get it, girl. Yeah, hey, scripture walk, yeah. We not only speak the word, we walk the word. All
You remember
right,
the
what you
donkey
gotta
that
say,
Jesus
Kimberly?
rode in on? You remember the donkey Jesus rode in? He thought it was about him. And he forgot the word and everything. Put the word to the side.
Woo! I tell tell you, we have to walk our word up here. I tell you. We have so much fun on the Talk of Life talk show tonight. But we have Lady J that's going to join in with these crazy women up here that sometimes we forget our name. We forget a lot up here. But thank God that we have not forgotten Jesus. All right, we have not. And you know, Thanksgiving is coming up. And we are thankful for something. I don't know what they thankful for.
How about them Cowboys?
Oh yeah, and you don't say that. You know, Linda is a Raiders fan. See, she done closed the door on us, y'all. We done lost one of our co-hosts because she's not a Dallas Cowboy fan.
How about them?
But now she done walked back in. But she's a Raiders fan. But that's okay. We still love her anyway. But I have on my Cowboy. Go Cowboys. Go Cowboys. Go Cowboys. And they really did whoop up on those. Who did they play? They whooped up on them so bad I forgot who it was. No. Oh, Lord, get out of here. It was Atlanta Falcons.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Lord, it was Atlanta.
Did the Cowboys win or did the Falcons lose?
I think the Falcons lost. Not only that, they got beat up. 43-3. I was yelling and screaming. I can't wait till Thanksgiving because they play the Raiders. They play Linda's team, Lady J.
That's going to be good.
On Thanksgiving Day, they playing the Raiders, so we're going to be against each other, but I'm going to still love her. Okay, so tonight we have topic night. So if you all have a topic, please put it at the bottom of the screen. And please go in and subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. You can go back and look at all our previous shows and you can comment. We love your comments. So even if you disagree, that's okay.
That's okay.
You're not on the show, so don't worry, don't worry about your disagreement because Kimberly will get upset. And Tan ain't going to do nothing but agree with you anyway. I don't know what Lady J will do.
I don't know what Lady J
but
will do.
me, I'm going to tell it like a TIST. So I love you. And I'll change my wig next time you won't know who I am. Okay. So, hey, Donna. We love you, Donna. Mwah, mwah. Thank you so much. You need to come back and be on the show with us. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you. That's fine. None will help you. I'll get with you after the show. I love you. That's one of our other co-hosts. Well, I call her co-host, whatever. But anyway, we have so many people that love us. They just come by and see us and everything.
While we're recording, yeah.
But anyway, what is going to be our, this one lady say, Esther P said, make Lady J sing, please.
Oh, yes.
Uh-oh, we got a request for Lady J from Esther. Esther.
Esther's going to be on the show, too.
When is Esther going to be on the show?
Esther, when are you going to be on the show?
Esther, you need to tell us. That's the only way we're going to get her to sing if you tell us when you're going to come on the show, Esther. But anyway, hey, Antoine Poe, Eddie, hey, we love you. All right, so tonight, she said you got to sing.
I'm going to get you, Esther.
Okay, so Esther, she said she's going to get you. What you going to, just give us a little tad bit, come on.
Play something, Emmanuel.
What you want to do? What you going to do?
Oh, boy.
What number you want? What selection you want
What
to
selection
sing?
you going to do?
Well, I'm going to sing a little bit of I Want to Be More Like Jesus.
Okay, she gonna
You gotta
sing
be
that.
a
We don't
wanna
have
be
to have
more
no
like
music. You can
Jesus.
sing it without. We don't have to have no music. This woman can sing. Okay, I want to introduce Lady J. Do it, Lady J. Come on.
This song is I Want to Be More Like Jesus Christ. It is.
You want to stand up and sing and hold the mic and lay back and all that? Like, I want to be more.
Kim, don't mess up the
Okay.
song.
Okay, I'll come back.
Oh, Lord. She can't even sing now after hearing all that. Come on, Lady J.
Amen. Here we go. I want to be more like Jesus Christ. I want to be more like Jesus Christ.
Beautiful.
I want to be more like Jesus Christ every day. For he shows me how to live,
Beautiful.
how to do his blessed will. I want to be more like Jesus Christ.
Beautiful. Yes, and everybody should want to to be like Jesus Christ.
That's right.
That's
That was beautiful.
Oh, there's her album.
That
yes,
is
there's her
beautiful.
album.
And where can we
Wherever
find your
music
album?
is sold.
Music is sold anywhere digitally online. You can go to cdbaby.com or you can go to what do you call it? Spotify. There it is. You can get it on Spotify.
And we're showing it right now on live. It's
Yes.
beautiful. Thank you. Esther said that is my favorite one.
Oh.
I want to be more like Jesus Christ. Well, thank you, Esther, for asking for her to sing. But she said she's going to get you. When you come on the show, she's going to want you to do something.
Yeah.
So get ready, Esther. Thank you for all watching. Hey, let's see here. Hey, Terry Smith. Girl, it's so long. It's been so long since I'm looking at your picture. Thank you, Terry, for watching. This is so awesome to see some of my friends on here. Okay, so what are
Yes.
going to be our topics tonight?
Okay, well, my first one is, let me go back to it and find it. This is cute, y'all.
Lord,
This is
she
cute.
gotta go find it. Tam.
Finish
Something she has
this
to go find it.
sentence. To become a better spouse, I need to.
To become a better spouse?
I need to blank. You fill in the blank. Get a new husband.
Okay.
No, I was saying it for somebody else.
To me, I would say speak differently.
You
Speak
would do what
different.
now?
Just speak differently instead of trying to be negative a lot. It just have a more open line of communication wise, you know. And,
Okay.
See, I thought you
or either
meant.
speak more or speak less.
Or speak less, speak more. See, I thought you meant when you come in instead of saying what's up, say what's up.
Oh, Kimberly. And what was the question again?
Okay, to be a better spouse. Whoops, where'd it go? Come
To
back.
be a better spouse.
Okay, finish this sentence. Oh, to become a better spouse, I need to blank, and then you just answer.
I'm going to change my wig again. That's going to make me a better spouse if I can change my wig. What you think, Lady J?
Listen.
Lady J, you don't have, who listening?
Listen to yourself. Ask him what is
Oh,
going
you
to
said
take.
listen to your spouse.
Yes.
Oh,
For
okay.
you to be a
I
better
thought you
spouse.
were saying for
No.
you to listen.
Ask him what it's going to take for you to be a better
Oh,
spouse.
you want him to be a better spouse?
No, I
What?
want him to tell me what he desires from me.
Me to be a better spouse.
For him, yes.
Okay, then she
I ain't
mix me
taking.
up
I ain't
now.
taking no orders.
What you say, Keith?
I ain't
Ain't
taking
taking
no
no
orders.
orders.
Please,
take orders. I said
please,
listen.
Keith.
No, I'm
I
just
said
saying.
listen.
I ain't
Kim
asking Keith
always
nothing.
doing that,
I ain't
Lady
asking
J.
Keith Jeffrey nothing. Now.
Keith, I need some help, Keith. Please. I need some help with this girl over here in this hat.
Oh, Lord.
Okay,
Oh,
so
Lord, he give me my list be this long. He roll all the way down the street.
ask me why she wear this coat. The Lord is my shepherd. Because the Lord got to be a shepherd. Okay, what's the other topic, Kimberly?
Okay, everybody answer that one. Okay, could you date someone with a 450 credit score? Should bad credit be a deal breaker for a new relationship?
How you gonna know if he got a bad thing? Are you gonna investigate on that, Kimberly?
Kimberly gonna ask.
Hey,
Don't
dude.
even talk to me. What's your credit
But
score?
that's what I was saying. What's your credit score first? What's your credit score?
But
Is
But
it
that's what
polite to
young
ask
people are
somebody that?
asking. That's what they're asking.
do.
They
Some
are
people
asking
do ask.
They're going
things
right
now.
in and just ask.
Yeah,
They are-
wanna
it's
know.
not
Why
like
do you
when
think
we
they
used to
ask
date.
why would they ask somebody that? though?
It's not like
I
when
would
we
think
used
that
to
would be
date.
more of a turnoff to just be the first thing. I mean, I would want to get to know the person, and it's like, oh, if the subject so happened to come up, it's like, okay, because people need to know like a financial plan, but eventually I wouldn't be like, hey,
But
you
Kim
look
said
good
don't
and all,
even go
but,
that far. 'Cause if
Oh,
you
I
don't have-
know.
What is the okay? Wait a minute. Let's go back to your
Okay,
first
go
question.
back.
Esther says, to become a better spouse, I need to get those shiny pants. Kim is what? Esther, you are too funny.
Esther, you are too
Esther
funny.
says that she got to get those pants. She said, I need to get those shiny pants Kim is wearing. Esther, you
You
going to
the
have to
best.
come on the show. And we're going to make sure she have those shiny pants on when you come on the show. Now, the next question was, could you date somebody that have a credit score of 450?
450. 450.
450?
450.
Okay, so you all please at the bottom of the screen answer these topics. Some people need some help out there with their credit. Because wait a minute, why would they ask that, Lady J? Come on.
I don't know. I don't know. I can't even begin
Y'all
to-
got Lady J up here speechless.
Yeah.
She said she don't know. I mean,
know.
you said that
Well, because
you would date them first a long time. What
I
would it be
mean,
before you?
I don't just go in like ready to, look in somebody's pockets, and stuff. But
You don't want the person to think that you're there as a, what you call them people that want
gold
money?
digger.
Gold digger. You don't want them to think
That's AGOAL. Yes, that's a goal.
What you say? What you say? What did you say, Kimberly? Hey,
is a
Darnell,
goal,
Robert.
G-O-A.
That's it. Hey, Darnell. He said you look amazing, sis. I don't know which sis. Which sis are you talking
Yeah,
about?
which sis?
All of us.
All the sisters.
Okay, we're gonna take you talking about. Now, what did Kimberly say just then?
What I say? I don't know.
I think she said she loved gold.
Oh, she loved the gold, not the digger.
GOAL. That is a goal. You
That's what
must
she
know.
said.
You must know.
But is it important to find out before you start dating somebody credit report? I don't know why. I wish Linda would answer that on the thing and tell us why. Because Linda is more experienced than us, and I don't know. Linda, can you come answer that up there? Don't y'all have a mic back there for her to answer?
But I do think it's important. to
Linda
know
say.
eventually.
You do?
Eventually, I do think it's important. Like, say for instance,
AARP can't even remember the question. Lord
if you're
have
well
mercy.
off, I think eventually you don't want to be in a financial bind.
Okay. So the credit score is important.
It is
It
important.
is. It's very important.
It is important.
And that's something that we don't. Okay, Linda, what you have to say, Linda? She can speak on this.
Yes, it's very important because you intertwine in two incomes. And then you have to find out what his credit report, what his health issues are, the whole 9 yards. Because you're going into a marriage that's supposed to be for a lifetime. And you don't want nobody who got one foot in the grave and the other on the banana peel.
But Kim said, but if you got insurance, it doesn't matter.
It depends on how much insurance you have.
Oh, yes, it does.
I mean, you got to be. I mean, you can go with Globe Life for $10,000.
You better go into Globe
Or you
Life
can
and
go
make
to
sure that they have
Omaha.
some insurance, huh?
You can go to Omaha and get that 100,000, or a million life insurance. But then you're gonna have to have some excellent credit in order to get that type of insurance. Because
Okay, now
they
you
do
said 1
check
foot
your
in the grave.
credit score.
Oh, the credit score.
Yes.
Okay, Terry says maybe date, but if I find out they have bad credit, I will find out why, and I will question his integrity. Why you have bad credit?
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's good.
Why do you have bad credit? Is it because you overspending, or you're not paying, or what? Because that
Student
goes in.
loans.
Huh?
Student loans can definitely get you.
Oh, student loans can really mess you up
yes,
on
trust
that.
and believe.
I sure hope they
But that
cancel
is
our
good.
student loans for a lot of people. That's good. Okay, Lady J, if you got a topic.
No.
This is something you want to talk about? Okay, well, this one says,
Give me another one.
when do you consider yourself off the market?
What you
When
mean off the
dating.
market? Food or what?
Well, you can still be on the market.
When do you consider yourself off the market?
In a relationship, when you're dating, when do you consider yourself off the market? Because now you're talking about the younger generation. They can
Okay.
date 16 people at one time. They're going out with this person, that person, this person. So when do you consider yourself off?
When I say I
When
do.
should you?
But you got to get somebody to say I do too.
But they always say if you're single, if you're not married, if you're single, how does it go?
Yeah, I know what
I'm
you're
having
saying.
that little.
If you're not married, you're
See,
single.
yeah. I'm like, wait a minute, how it go?
She too young to be having AARP
Let me
moments.
tell you, the struggle is
think,
real.
I think actually if you were having that conversation and it's agreed upon that you're going to exclusively date, that's when you should take yourself off the market. And
Okay, so-
I honestly don't
Okay.
think that there's anything wrong with seeing or dating multiple people.
Okay.
Because you're not tied down and you're not connected to
Excuse me.
anybody. But when you exclusively say to
Right.
that person, listen, you're
Let's
the
make a
one,
commitment.
then everything else needs to be cut off and you need to concentrate on that one.
That's good.
Okay.
That's good.
And that's good. So you got to
That's
make sure
good.
that you make a commitment, not a commitment to 14 people.
No,
She said one.
everybody else needs to be cut off and you need to concentrate
You're getting
on that
to know
one.
the other
That's
ones
right.
Yes.
along the way.
So
See
what?
what
So
you like
with
about
the young
them.
people, their dating is to go out and get information. Is that really why they date multiple people, or
No, sometimes it's sex.
it's what
Sometimes it's sex. They're having sex.
in the dating?
That's a lot of what they're having nowadays. Yes.
Yeah.
So
they're
that's what
having
the dating
sex.
is
Dating
sex
means you're having
dating?
sex, or
Yeah.
you just want to meet somebody and you just want to have sex, and that's
Oh,
established
really?
in the beginning.
It is.
Ooh,
it
boy, I'm
is-
way out of the. No, I'm not. I'm just saying.
Yes, yes, yes.
But that is a good point to bring out, though.
We do. Do
So
you
are they really trying to get to know the person,
Or
or
they're
are they just like you
having
said, they
their
having
needs
sex?
met?
They're having their
Huh?
needs met.
Getting they freak on.
Yeah.
Oh, that. Yeah. What they do?
Get your freak on. No. Get your freak on. Anything- oh, go ahead.
What? So, audience, what do you all think? Are they dating just for sex, or are they dating to get to know someone? We want to hear what you have to say. Okay, you can always put your comments at the bottom of the screen. Go ahead, Kimberly.
Do you believe in individual vacations or breaks within a marriage/relationship in order to give each other space?
I like the individual. I mean, my husband and I, we go on trips together, but there are some times when I have to have a break. Not from him. I just need to be able to relax. And I'm one that love to travel. My husband don't love to travel a lot, but he will go with me sometime. But I go with my church members sometime. We just go down to the resort and we just have our girl time.
Yeah, I don't think that there's anything wrong with that. I think that you should be able to have time, and it's not about having a break. You know, you just need time,
Time
to
to
collect
yeah.
you, to to do the things you like. You may not even like the same things as your spouse like. So you may want to go on a girls' trip, and he may want to go on a fishing trip.
Right.
You know, there's nothing wrong with that. But I think that you should be able to come together and
Right.
do things together as well.
Right.
I like that. What you
What about
think
you?
about that, Tan?
I definitely have girl trips. I need my me time. I love my family, but you need to have that sense of
Woosah.
I like the way she said.
I do a lot of that.
Woosah.
But
That's
I
good.
do, I do.
think so. I have to have that time to change my wig and turn it upside down if I want to, But there's nothing wrong with that. I even share my wig with some of my sisters, and they just be just throwing my wigs
How you
on.
turn it upside down?
I'm not going to show you that, Tan. We are live, okay? After the show, I'll show it. 'Cause as soon as I get through this show, I'm pulling this off, okay? All right, I'm going to pull it out. After I get through preaching, I pull it out, put on my other little bonnet because I'm going home. So that's good. I like that. The question is, what was the question again, Kim? The question is, can you go on a trip
Yes.
without your boyfriend or whatever, husband or what? Can you have your own time or something like that?
Your own
Put
me
your
time.
questions at the bottom. Come on, Darnell. I know you have something to say about that. Don't be trying to act shy. Okay, what's the next?
Why do men hold on? Why do men hold on to women they don't want a relationship with?
Why do men hold on to women that they don't want to have a relationship?
Trend.
Please answer that, men. We need some men. Okay, here go Esther Peace again. She
Come on,
says,
Esther. Come on
I
through, Esther."
hate. Ooh, she wrote a long one. Let me pull my phone up. I have to look at this one, Esther. I hate to bring this up, but God told Hosea to marry a prostitute. Gomer, her credit was probably bad. I mean, I'm just saying sometimes God knows what he is doing. However, 450 is not a however, 450 is not a good score. Thank you, Esther. We understand that Gomer be that. Esther, you are too funny.
She is
Oh,
funny.
Hosea had to marry a prostitute. Now, what they got to do with the 450 score, Esther? Come on, Esther.
What she
Okay.
said.
All right, so me and y'all can go out there and marry a prostitute, I
You
guess.
said she probably had a bad credit score. She was holding around.
She probably didn't have time to work on no credit score. If she was a prostitute, she's trying to make us some money, Esther. Okay. To maybe get her score up so she can pay her bills on time. That's a good one, Esther. I can't wait to meet you in person,
I
Esther.
know, isn't she funny?
Esther's too funny for me. Okay, so what was the question again?
Oh, the other one was
Kim, you
why
gotta
do
keep the
men
questions up. You know we AARP.
why do men hold on to women?
Oh yeah, that's a good one. Why do men hold on to women that they don't want to have a relationship with?
Yeah, Josette, you were ready to answer that.
Go ahead and answer that one. Come on,
Because you
Lady J.
counsel a lot.
Come on, Lady J. Get off into it. What is it? What the
Come on.
oh, we gonna have you to sing again.
Give us some of the juice.
These people need some Jesus.
Men do
What?
not. What I'm finding, I won't say
Okay,
all men.
okay, don't
but
say
what
all
I'm
men.
finding is that men do not want to commit. They want their cake and they want to eat it too.
And the
And,
icing and,
and
the
they're
eggs
always
and everything.
waiting for the better.
Okay.
And so they will string you along until they feel like something better has come along, and then
Okay.
they will dismiss you and go with what they feel they
Wow.
want. And
So-
that's what I have found.
Okay, that's what she have found, y'all.
Yeah.
That means it was lost. and
I'm
she
not
found
saying-
that out,
I'm not,
okay?
I'm not saying every man is like
That's
that.
right.
But a lot of young men do not want to commit. They and naturally, ladies, why should they? When you're doing everything
Right.
that they want you to do, you washing their clothes, making their meals, having sex. You're doing everything they need you to do. They have everything they want. So why should they commit? They don't want to commit, and so they don't.
That's a good one. I like that. Why do men hang on to women that they don't want to have a relationship with? I'm going to call Carlos up on this one and ask Carlos, because Carlos is a single man, and I'm going to see what Carlos has to say. Give him the mic, please. Now, Carlos, no, he was not going to sit. Darnell, where is Rodney tonight? Rodney, please. Okay, come on, Carlos. What do you have to say? Why do, Esther said, Josette is so wise. Yes, she is, Esther, and you are too.
Yes, she is.
Okay, come on, Carlos. Tell us why.
Because for one, we can, because they allow us to.
That's right.
Yeah.
Another reason is if I'm getting what I want, then why do I have to commit? You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, if I feel like I don't want to commit, and the woman wants to commit, if I don't want to commit, I'm not gonna commit. Like, it's that simple. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you know I don't want to commit and you continue to do what you want to do, you know what I'm saying? If you continue to give me what I want, then that's fine with me. You know what I'm saying? I can get what I want and I don't have to commit. Cool. We good. You know what I'm
She
saying?
gonna need to do what? Move on. She gonna need to
But the
move
women,
on.
they get mad, though, when a man go out and get another woman. Then they get mad.
I mean, yeah, because they're putting so much effort into that one man, which is not his fault, because you're doing what you want to do, and you can't make a man love you or want you. You cannot make him love you or want you.
Linda said you sure can't. That's what
Sure
Linda
can't.
said. But they go through all of this to get the man, and then the man end up finding another one. Why do you think that the man leaves and go to another woman after he's getting everything he wants?
Because it's something that he's missing.
Oh, it's something they're missing.
Yeah. You can't, sometimes you can't find all that in one person. And some people just like, okay, now I just have to be submissive to whomever can give me whatever, you know, and that's not right. Women are the same way sometimes too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There are a lot of women
Oh,
I've
most
found
definitely.
that do not want to commit as
That is
well.
true.
Yeah,
That's
you're
true.
right.
They
You're right.
literally will be in a relationship for, 13, 15, 12
Right.
years, and they don't want to commit. And they're sitting up there
Thank
saying,
you.
I want to make sure it's the right thing, and we're going to be, together forever. But you done spent 13 years of your
Thank
life
you.
with
With
this
this
man.
man, yes.
And neither one of y'all is going, you have kids together. I mean,
Yes.
everything. And so, it's the culture that is out there now.
There you go.
Where people are not just trying, I deal with it even with my own nephews and
Yes.
and they just don't want to commit. And not only that, the women don't want to commit, but there are some times where you find that the woman does want to commit.
Right.
She does want to make things right. She does want to be right in the eyesight of God.
Yes.
But why should I? Like the young gentleman in the back said, why should he when he got everything already?
That's right.
Why change it?
That's right.
People
and
become
and
very
they get
comfortable.
upset. Yeah,
Well,
they
you
get
know,
comfortable.
cows are getting COVID too, so you need to be careful with that.
Then she said cows get COVID too. Now, how you get a cow into this conversation?
She trying to tell them to
I'm messing with
move
Carlos.
To
on.
move on.
Carlos said, why? I got a milk free.
That's
The
right.
cow
They
is sick. You gonna get what's it's gonna come out of the milk, Carlos.
Leave it to Kimberly. Leave it to Kimberly. But that is true, though. Our culture says it's okay to do this. Is we trying to teach them the biblical way.
It has definitely
yeah.
shifted from when we were dating.
Right, right.
We were dating for for marriage.
Right, I was
But
just gonna
now they're just dating. They're just doing whatever they want to, and they think that that's what we're supposed to do. And honestly, it is a true attack on the institution of
It
marriage.
is.
Yes, it is.
really
It
It is
is.
a true
It really
attack.
is. It
And people are like, why get married? And
When I can do
you
it,
got
yeah.
this against
That's
you where
right.
people don't want to get married. And then you got that against
Right.
you where you can't get married. And then, so many things, you married and you can't stay together. There are so many things that are
That's right.
attacking marriage
It is.
nowadays.
It really is. Because
and
marriage is
people are
honorable.
just, yeah.
Marriage is honorable.
Absolutely.
Just get married, just
The
to
bed
get
is
married and
undefiled,
just have
God.
a piece of paper.
Or Martin
Or they
Luther
get married for a
God will
wedding.
judge.
You
Yeah.
know?
A lot.
A lot of times they get married for these weddings so they can say they are married,
Yeah.
But that's true.
I know that's right. But listen, okay, back to the cow thing.
Oh, Lord. Move. Okay, go to the
Before
cow
my
thing.
next one. These 5 eagles, they were flying, and they descended to eat on this deer. And they got sick. There was a dead deer. It was just in the news, and they all got sick real quick. I mean, like immediately got sick.
Who was in on the dead deer?
The eagles. There were 5 eagles that were flying, and they saw a dead deer, and they descended to eat on the deer.
Okay.
And someone happened to see one of the eagles just spinning around, and whatever was in that deer got him and made them sick instantly.
Wow.
Well, what does that got to do with anything? Same with the cow, Carlos. Don't be drinking everybody's milk, Carlos, because it's free.
Leave it to Kimberly. Leave it to Kimberly. But
but
I
yeah.
like that part where you said that there is an attack against marriage.
It is. It really
It's a
is.
big attack against marriage because if I can just live with the person and I can walk away when I get ready, but it's hard. It's still an emotional thing though. I done been with this man all this time and then we can just walk away like that?
Well, for some people, it's not emotional. It's a game. They're just trying to prove
That's
God is
another
wrong.
point, too.
See,
Yeah.
you're in the old era.
Yeah.
The new culture today, they don't feel like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
No, they don't. They don't feel like that.
They don't care.
They get
Ooh,
no.
it's-
They don't
it's
feel
just-
that way about marriage.
It's sad.
Yeah,
It's
and they
really
call
sad.
us old school.
Yeah.
God's way is old school.
Oh, God way is old school, and the new
We don't,
school.
we don't do that no more.
Right, right.
It's not that way anymore.
Like you can have 2 partners. I think it's polyamory. What do you call it?
It's the polygamy. What's
Oh,
another
well, you
term
can have
for
what?
it. More than one.
Oh yeah, well you can have more than one.
Well, now it's you 2 can be friends, and if you just want to get with her spouse.
It's swingers, basically. It's like
Yeah, it's a
open
new way to
relationship.
swingers, but you can all still be friends and you can exchange
It's-
partners.
That's
That's what the young
swinging.
people
That's
are
what they
doing,
call
but they have
swinging.
another name for
Oh
it.
really? Oh, old school is swinging.
It's some poly.
You just
It's poly
swing,
something.
swing. But Satan is so busy nowadays with the new generation that we make it easy. They make it easy for you to go out there and do this and that. That was a time you just didn't have a baby out of wedlock. You were ashamed to let anybody know. In the country town I'm from, it was like you had to go before the church and all this stuff. Now, it's nothing. You can just have a baby and think nothing of it, and they don't think nothing of it. And a lot of them that I've talked to, well, I could get on welfare, I could get on housing. It's like it's a game now, I can get all these, I don't have to work if I just go out there and have a baby.
Well, I think
But it's responsibilities with that for a baby.
Yes,
But
it
see,
is.
even back in the day, it was more of a secret
Yes.
than it is now. People just kind of like their business out there because it's social media stuff. Oh, I got a baby by him too. Back then, it was like, oh, this your daddy right here. Hey, backdoor man. You know, and I mean, it was always a secret. Now things are just more open because you have now all the social media, different platforms, and different that or whatever. So it's just like you can't hide it. So to me, is it better to be needed in a relationship or wanted in a relationship?
Oh, that's a good question.
Is it better to be needed or wanted?
I think it's polyamorous. That's the one that
The
Jada's
guy.
daughter, the relationship she's in.
Who?
Jada Pickett's daughter's in a
Oh, is
relationship
she? I didn't
like
know
that.
she.
They had a
They need to start
discussion
coming out
about
in
it on the
in the
show.
world and listen and stuff.
And so what do they do in that relationship?
Well, I mean,
They
we
have
call it
more?
swinging. I mean, it's no different. They're just giving it different names.
Different name.
It's just like you can have multiple wives or multiple husbands, basically dating, but in a relationship.
Oh, wow. I mean, you can't even say partner no more. This is my partner because partner now is two men or two women.
Yeah.
You can't say this is my partner here, or you can't even say this is my girlfriend. You know, back in the day when I grew up, you could say girlfriend, this was my girlfriend, but
Right.
we wasn't dating.
Right.
We wasn't in a relationship. Now you can't say that nowadays. 'Cause
Right.
they'll be looking at you like, what, that's your girlfriend? No, that's the mother of my church.
It's like, how did I get in this?
Linda was like, what? Hi, Herschel Johnson. Thank you for tuning in. I have a question. I done forgot the question
So-
again. What?
Is it better to be wanted or needed in a relationship? Like,
So
for
what
real.
is wanted and what is needed?
You know, some people can be needy. Some people just want you there for convenience.
Okay.
Or it could be dependent on how you look at everything. How would you define needed and wanted? Like, I need you to be in my life, or I just want you to be in my life.
For convenience.
You know, it depends on the way that you say things too. Like, I'll tell you, I need you to be in my life.
Okay.
I
And
want you to be in my life. You see how
Yeah, the
the way that you
difference.
say
I need you to
things,
be
it's
in my-
like the
I want
way
you to
that
be in
you,
my life.
yeah, everything, the way that you communicate words have a different meaning.
meaning, you're right.
You know, I could say I need you in my life,
But-
but I also want you in my life.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it's just like the way that you deliver certain words means certain things in different sentences.
That's true. So I'm confused now.
I am
No, I'm
too.
just. She said.
I'm like, I don't know if I need to be wanted or needed or all the above. You know, that's why I need the question answered for
Okay,
me.
answer the question, lady.
Well, I
J.
would say it is, to me, it's best to be wanted.
Okay.
You don't need anybody but God.
Okay.
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 You can make it with just you and him.
Amen.
But to be desired, to be wanted,
Wanted. Okay.
to be chosen, to be amongst the beloved, you know,
Yeah.
because God chose us, you know. So,
Yes.
and here I am being preachy again, but I can't help
That's
that.
good. Go
But
with
We
it.
don't
God
mind you being
chose
preachy.
us. God chose us, and if He chose us, if He has that desire for us, then you all right, Kim?
Sure, they're swinging at deers and cows and stuff.
Okay, but if He chose us, you know, yeah, I want to be chosen. I want to be wanted. You know, I don't want you to be obsessed with me where you know you putting me above God.
Right,
But
I
you
hear
know,
you.
I want to be chosen. I want to be wanted. Who doesn't, as a woman, want to be wanted by their spouse or their husband? You know, who don't want to be wanted? Even your spouse, he'll look at you side eye if you act like you don't want him.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I like that.
That's right.
He'll look
Because
at
that
you
word,
side
I don't
eye.
want to be with you, hurts.
Yeah.
You know.
So to be wanted, I think, is better than being needed. You know.
And you see how it's delivered? You
That's
see
right.
what I'm-
See how she
and that's,
delivered
and that's
that?
what I'm saying.
Versus
the way
how
that
you delivered it.
No, but I'm just saying to you, that's why I was showing the way, like,
Yes.
I need you.
Yeah.
That sounds more like controlling, like
Possession.
obsessive.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see what I'm
A
saying?
little bit
That's why I
off.
say if you
Yeah.
say it in a different way, it has different meaning.
Right.
And to be wanted and to be desired is a fantasy for a lot of people, you know? So,
That's true.
and that's desirable.
Oh, look at her. That's a good one. I like that. Y'all are bringing up some good stuff tonight. Okay, Kimberly, what else?
Because that goes back to that one where you say, can a man and a woman be best friends? Or can a man and a woman be best friends and not have sex? And then someone else said, so what do you mean by best friend? You didn't define best friend. You mean y'all talking every day? Or y'all best friends from way back when and you whenever you see each other, then maybe every year you kind of reconnect and say, this was my best friend. How are you defining that? If you don't define it, then it's kind of difficult to answer, because most men that I talk to said no, especially if she's fine and he's attracted to her. That would be a no, because he will always want to be intimate with her. He said, but if she's not fine to what he likes, he said it's not a big deal.
Yeah, a lot of people look at that and like I have, well, I ain't gonna say his name, y'all know his name. Like I consider him as my best friend. We have never crossed the line. My husband's very aware. We've all kicked it. I've been over there, and we have never crossed the line. I actually look at this person as my brother. Now, if I say, oh, this is my best friend, and my husband don't know anything about him, you might need to check that best friend. You know what I'm saying? So, I personally, everybody can't be the same, and everybody's relationship aren't the same. So,
Right.
just because one can't have a best friend that's a male, or if my husband had a girlfriend that was his friend, and we've been knowing each other or whatever, I'm not going to be jealous of anybody. My thing about it is I will be respected, and my husband will make it known that you will respect this. My wife will come before anybody, and just like my husband will come before anybody. So we set our boundaries in each relationship. That's why I always tell people, to each its own. If you feel secure about you and your relationship, I don't care about nobody else and how they think about me or my relationships at all. Because
'Cause you
nobody
know
have
it.
to answer. I don't have to answer to nobody when I clock out or say goodbye. Goodbye. Shut the door.
Bye.
Yes, no.
What do you think, Lady Jane?
Oh, you had to ask me that.
You know I'm gonna ask you, Lady Jane. You so wise.
Well, like you said, it is, what you and your spouse agree upon. My husband says that is not possible for a man. He's and his thing is why always your friend of the other person gotta be your type. Why he your type if he your friend. He doesn't think that that's possible to. Me personally, I put it to you this way.
Put it to us, girl.
Put it to us.
Put it to us. Put it to us. Put it to us.
But first, I gotta say my best friend is my pet too. Now, so now y'all know who I'm talking about. We not really my pet. We say that, but no. You go ahead and finish it. I'll say it. Go ahead. I'm sorry, I didn't cut you off.
No, you're good. I feel like this here. Having a friend of the opposite sex and you're in a marriage, it can pose a lot of problems if you're not in complete communication with your spouse. And I'm having a deja vu moment right now. I don't know why, but there's a lot I can say about that. But there's a lot that can be a problem in having let me just say this. Me personally, I would want my husband to find everything in me that he needs from the opposite sex person, not having to go out and say, I need that woman as my best friend. You understand what I'm saying? I would want my husband to get what he needs from another woman from me, and not having to feel like, well, you don't meet that void, or you don't meet that need, or you don't meet that cause. So me personally, I would have a hard time for my husband to have to go out and say, she's my best friend, even if they had a relationship before me. And this is why, because I feel like once I come into the picture, all of your attention, all of your private conversations, all of that should be directed towards me. It should be something that we share. And that's how I feel. That's my answer, and I'm sticking with it.
Have you been on the show before?
No.
And it's crazy, like when you said the deja vu moment, it was like I've seen you. It's crazy, sorry, spiritual stuff. But it's like I felt like we were here before and we had this conversation. And it's
That's
so
what
crazy.
I felt like. Yeah,
That is
but
so
no,
crazy.
But
no.
that's good, though. That's
Yeah,
good.
and that's what I feel like for me.
You
But
need to
you're
get
not
on
on
the
the
mic.
show.
We
But
can't
you're
hear
not on
you.
the show.
Ouch. They
You
done
gotta come
got
over
you, Miss
here.
Linda.
You gotta come over here.
Come on,
the
talk.
audience
Come
is
on,
yelling
talk,
out.
mother.
You're married and stuff, and true enough, it is. Your husband should be your best friend. But what if your brother or your sister or your best friend? I mean, you can still have the conversation that you have with your best friend as your husband. Now, if you feel an intimidation of your best friend, maybe they talk, sometimes you have an insecure, if your marriage is insecure, but if your marriage is secure, your best friend could be your brother, because my best friend is my brother, my baby brother. And when I was married, he was still my best friend. I can talk to my husband, but I can also talk to my brother. Is there a difference in between that?
I think that, to have a brother or a sister that is your best friend, that is something that's totally different than just having a someone outside of family
Oh,
as
okay.
your best friend.
Okay, but if you was raised with that person, say grade school.
I've been raised with a lot of men, and even when I was growing up, I hung around men more than women.
I did too. Oh.
You know what I'm saying? I
Right.
hung around with
So
men
did
more than
I.
women. So I had a lot of male friends. But me personally, I feel like it is not giving my husband his proper place or time or his place to have someone else over or before him, where I can go to someone else and just tell him secrets or tell him or talk to him about things, and my husband is not involved in that or privy to that. That is just me, and it doesn't have to be an insecurity. It's just the honoring of my marriage. It's the honoring of me being with my husband, and that union, strengthening that union opposed to this union. This union between husband and wife, there is no stronger union.
No,
Stronger
Y'all
union.
in agreement with that.
Biblically speaking, there is no stronger union. So you have to be able to, build what's one over. That takes precedence in my life. And there is no insecurity. There is no, wrong, bad marriage, but it's just where I'm at. And this is me
Where
putting
you and your
honor.
husband are
Yeah.
together. I understand that. But I have had, mostly all my friends were male,
Mine
and
too.
So when I say a best friend, they are males. And I had some best friends as female. Well, they weren't best friends, they was friends.
Yeah.
But I could have a conversation with the male better than I could with a female.
Me too.
I don't know if that made sense what I just said.
I get that totally, because it makes sense to me, because I was like that. That was me.
Right.
It was just easier for me to just kick it with my boys, and you know what I'm saying? But even in that, they were my boys, but guess what? Listen.
Hips, lips, fingertips. And talk
Come
to
on
them.
now, even
Wait a
they my
minute.
boys, but look, they can look
Put on that
side eye
bikini.
too.
Oh, of
Put
course.
that
You know,
bikini
side
on.
eye too, and they say they would never cross that boundary, but given the moment, yes, they would.
Yeah.
The Bible said if you even look on her, look. You look on her.
Well, I looked up on and seeing that. 'Cause I have looked
If
up
you
on.
look
Nah.
in your heart,
So I'm not saying
done touched the sweet
it's not
nectar.
a sin. What's her name? Linda. It's not a sin and it's not wrong, but you have to make sure that line of communication and it is understood with you and your spouse. But with me and mine, he's not having no girlfriend that his best friend. I'm that. That's me. And I better not have no male friend that he don't. No, he's not having that either.
Yeah.
There you go.
yeah. If you're single, go for it. I
Yeah.
think the question was somebody was asked that we had talked about it before, but we didn't define what best friend meant. How often are you talking to this person? What are you doing with this person? So those things weren't discussed the last time. We were just randomly talking about it. So they were saying, okay, well, how are you defining best friend? For me, no, because these pants right here, baby, no, I can't have no male best friend. These little hot pants looking wet, no. Can't have no male best friend.
Yeah, no.
I don't even really know the definition of a best friend, because best friends nowadays can betray you.
Yes, they can.
They
Yes,
know
they
you.
can.
They'll try to betray you.
Take
So
your secrets.
I just thank God.
Or even sometimes, you know, you have the opposite sex friend, and they'll come and casually say something to your spouse that could make your spouse think something
Some type
of way.
happened.
There you
Because I've
go.
even had female friends that did it. They'll say
Uh-huh,
something to
I
my
hear you.
husband,
Yeah,
and almost like they're insinuating something that never happened.
happen.
And I'm like, what?
And then you hear all this stuff about your best friend over here with your
yeah.
husband, and you
That
be
is
like,
true.
no, that was my best friend. I trust my best friend. But nowadays, baby, no way, Jose.
The Bible says the Bible says to shun the very appearance
That's
of
right.
evil.
That's right.
To shun it.
That's
So
right.
you don't even want to be out and somebody be like, oh, well, this is your wife. No, that's not my wife. Okay, well, now you looking suspect.
right.
You're looking suspect. So you have to be able to make sure that you're putting yourself in a position where your union is protected at all costs.
And I think that's what Satan wants us to do. He doesn't want our union to be protected. Because if there's an opening, he can always get in.
Oh, he
Yeah.
always try
He
to
can
come
always
in.
get
Most
in.
definitely.
He can
Yeah.
always
Most definitely.
He always try to come in because that's his game, is to steal, kill, and destroy.
Yeah.
And that's where communication comes in so good. You got to communicate.
Absolutely.
You have to laugh and communicate, because people are out there trying to, especially if you're married. They're out there trying to break up your marriage because they don't have a marriage.
Yeah.
And they're trying to get to you. I heard a guy said that he told his wife one time, he said, stop telling your so-called whatever what kind of cologne I like and
Yes.
what kind of underwear, you
Yes.
know,
You
and all
have
that.
to
Because
stop.
these same people you telling are buying me that cologne.
Ooh.
They're buying me this stuff, and they're like, what? Yeah. Don't be doing that, because we talk too much sometimes as women.
Come on.
Yes, we do.
Come
We
on.
talk too much, and
We
we
tell too
tell,
much.
like I shared before when I was preaching a sermon one time, that even when I was in college, and these girls would be in the dormitory, they up here talking about their boyfriends, and they talking about the sex and all this, and they say, well, my name Brown. Brown, why you not saying that? Mama always told me you don't talk about your man to another woman,
Well,
because they
never.
could be plotting
That's
to
wisdom.
see how, your man
Well,
treats you.
absolutely.
So I never would say nothing. And 2 days later, I come back in the room and they up there ready to fight, but you told, and I told this girl, I said, you told her about your man. So you open up that door for her to go and get that
do-
man. So
yeah.
you can't blame nobody but yourself.
Yep.
You
He
know,
over there
'cause we
looking
talk
like
too
James
much.
Evans talking about some
What that girl?
You know James Evans on Good Times. He over there talking about some she want me. Nobody want you. Sit down. Hey, okay, this is my other one. This is my other one.
Okay,
Were you
what's
finished
the
with
other
that, Pastor? Were you finished your thought?
Yes.
Go
Were y'all
ahead.
finished
Y'all-
your
I'm
thought?
through
Okay,
with
this
it.
is good. What is something you have in your purse that you think no one else will have in theirs?
What is something that you have in your purse that you think no one else would have in theirs?
Yeah.
tell you
I don't
that.
know. Kim got a lot of purses. Let's go over there and
Lady
look
J
at
said, I can't tell you that. That's a good one. Lady J said, I can't tell you that. Probably a wig for me. Because I'll put my wig in there in a minute and shake it and put it on and go home. So they probably won't have a wig in their purse.
In their purse. What you got? What you got? What you got?
got a
Tam?
question.
What you got? What's your question?
So, like, say for instance, you're financially stable,
Okay.
and if everything that you love and worship, like your money and whatever, your finer things in life, if that was taken away, would you be able to manage without it? Would you be able to manage without money? Because some people are dependent
On their
on
money.
the finer things, and when that finer thing, because he can give
I'm
and he can take
codependent.
it
Take it
away.
away.
So,
I'm
would you be
codependent.
able to survive?
I'm codependent.
So,
Said she codependent.
okay, so if all your finances and all your cute this, that,
We
was-
lost
we'll just
everything.
say, just repo, not really repo.
I done had
Or
my
it could be
truck
repo,
repoed.
or you just lost everything. Because, fire could happen, or
Yeah.
a divorce could happen, or whatever.
Death could happen.
Death.
And you-
And then that money that you thought was yours no longer
Yours.
is there to touch. What would you do?
I can
I'm
survive.
going to ask Kim. Kim love money.
Yeah, let's Kim
I do
first.
love money.
Okay,
Money love
so-
me.
Okay, so
Kim
what
said
if
money
me?
love
me.
What if
Love
money
money.
become allergic to you right now? Then
It wouldn't do that. It wouldn't
Oh,
do that.
you know
why I wouldn't do that?
It's hypothetically speaking, and yes, it could
I take
happen.
Benadryl.
Come
It
on,
could.
Kim.
I'm gonna get my make it rain gun.
Now we fake.
don't make
that's
it
fake,
rain.
That's that fake
Like
country she was doing.
Like
No,
gun I
you
had with
can't-
y'all. Thing. No, ma'am. I'm a tither.
You
I can't
entitled.
go under.
She's a tither. God gonna supply
I
her
can't
needs.
go under. The word.
This
word.
is a what if or
I
could
I
you?
can't even do a what if.
See?
I can't even let my words speak a what if. Oh my
like it.
gosh.
Yeah. I could
Because
survive.
yeah, you're gonna make
I
it
can
because you know
survive
God.
because I know Jesus.
That's it.
I could
He got
survive.
it.
Now,
He
back
got
in
it.
the day, when my younger days, I probably wouldn't be. But I could do it because I had a mother that taught us how to survive with little things, how to make a soup with water and just throwing stuff in there. So I could survive with it because of the fact that I know God and I know He is a provider. You know, and that's the reason why I can say it, because I have had a 0.01 cent in my bank account. And I was like, oh God, how am I gonna make it? You know, and I'm tithing and everything, but if somehow that money comes in my account, or somebody will walk up and give me something. Let me share something with y'all what happened to me today, because I listen to God and I'm
See?
obedient. I went into the Dollar General store today, and I was going in there and I was going there to buy something, because I'm a giver, but I listen to God more now. You can't take me like you used to, you know.
I know that's right.
But I went in there, and this lady, she is so nice. She's always nice. And the other day, I went in there to get this thing, and she was really saving it to buy it herself. She said, but you know what? I'm going to just let you go on and purchase this because you said. So the day when I walked in there, we was talking and everything, and I got the stuff that I need to decorate my son's bathroom. And when I walked out the door, the Spirit of the Lord, I heard this voice say, as soon as I got in my truck, say, give her $100.
Wow.
And I'm thinking, okay, my 100, because I always snatch some money. Don't think y'all gonna rob me. I might not have none. That night you think you gonna rob me. Look here, this girl. Look here, put it out. But anyway,
I'm just making it easy
I know
for
you
you.
make it for me to put it in there,
I know
right?
that's right.
But I always try to keep a little, like Barth always say, a little change. But when I got in the car and I was getting ready to crank up, and I heard the voice say, go give her that $100 because she needed it. And I said, okay. And I got my little $100 out. I walked back in there and I called her name, and she said, yes, ma'am. I said, you know what, I have to be obedient because God told me to give you this $100. This woman literally, I had to grab her because she just went down and she just started crying. And she said, you know, I need this so bad. And God had told me, He said, she needs this money. And He said, go in there because she needs this. And she just, you know how you be saying, she just, and I grabbed her real quick. And she just started crying. She said, you don't know. She almost had me crying. Well, I'm about to cry now. I'm talking about. She said, you just don't know how bad I need this. And she just hugged me and she was crying. And then I said, well, baby, go put it up because I don't want you to lose that. So when I was walking out, God said, I'm going to bless you for being obedient.
Yeah.
He said, I'm going to bless you for being obedient. But I told her, I said, you know what? The Spirit of the Lord told me that you needed this money. I didn't know that. God told me she needed that money. That was the first thing came out of her money. Baby, you just don't know how bad I need this. You know, so when God will find favor if you listen to Him.
Oh, yes.
And I had to share that tonight because somebody out there may need some help. And you may not even ask for the help, but God will put it on somebody's heart to go and help you. And I had just said that. One of my prayers is, Lord, present people in front of me that can be a blessing to me and that I can be a blessing to them. I pray that. And today when I did that, I felt so good. But He didn't say nothing about me doing it to get a blessing. He told me afterwards that I'm going to bless you for that. And it made me feel good that I was able to bless her and then to help her. And she, didn't even ask for it. But when she said, you just don't know, I needed that. And I got back and I called London. I was telling London, I said, girl, it was so good to be able to bless. Because see, I've had a penny in my bank account.
Come on.
And people have walked up to me and given me money. And I was like, oh my God. But now that God has put me in a position where I can bless somebody. Not saying I have a lot. Yeah, I do have a lot in God. So I don't want y'all thinking you're going to come out there and rob me. But anyway, I just look at this girl here. But when you obey God, he will take this here purse and he will fill it with money. He will put money in your bank account that you don't even know. I've had blessings that come through my bank account, and I'll give y'all my cash app.
Tanisha P98. Oh, yes, amen. Look, Tanisha P898.
But you know, but I'm saying that, what did Miss say? She said, favor can be better than money. God will send a raven if he has to. Pastor, you are soft, but I just want to share that before we go tonight. It's Thanksgiving, and I thank God for allowing me to be a blessing. And it doesn't always have to be $100. It could be whatever it is that God put on your heart and spirit. But make sure that God is doing it.
Yeah.
Because people can play games on you,
better
but
say
you
it.
make sure
Better say it.
that God tell you to do that.
Hey, CC.
And
Hey,
hey, CC
Helen
Preston,
Wilkins.
Madam President, but God is so good. And that's the reason why I love this show. Esther say, I love this show. And Esther, we love it too. We're going to love it even more when you come on the
Yes,
show.
yes,
So,
yes.
again, it's time for us to
I'm
close
gonna be
out.
in the
Go ahead.
audience when you come, Esther.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be right here.
She gonna come and
Right
Esther,
here.
we gonna have her to come back when you come on. But anyway, I want to make a special announcement. On November the 29th, before we close out, is going to be one of our co-hosts' birthday. Do y'all know who that is? Who that is? That they tell who that is? Do you know who that is? It's Kimberly's birthday. It's going to be Kimberly's birthday on November 29th. And we're going to have her birthday party on this show, along with Marion is going to do a fashion show. But we're going to have Kimberly's birthday party. So if y'all want to come out and be a part of the audience and be here when we do whatever Kim want to do, long as it's decent and in order, then y'all come on out. Then the next month
That's
is
why I told
this
her
one
your
here,
birthday,
Wild Lady's
you gonna
birthday
be
party over
toys.
here. So we love to share and have fun on the show, but you can still be a Christian and have fun.
Yes.
You can still be. Don't think just because you are a Christian you can't have fun. Yes, you
Yes,
can
that's
have
right.
fun. And we have fun on the show. So CC Preston says, November 29th, happy birthday, KJ. Yes, we going to do it up for her birthday. They gave me a beautiful birthday party on the show. So we're going to do it in return for Kimberly. Thank you, Lady J, for being on the show. We
Thank
just
you
love
for having
Lady
me.
J. Her show is coming up soon, so y'all tune in. This Thursday, we're going to have Chastity Wiley. She's got a special guest on this Thursday show, so y'all tune in 8 o'clock on Thursday night and see what happens with Chastity Wiley. You never know what's going to happen on the Talk of Life Talk Show with them. So before we close, Kimberly is
Pastor, y'all didn't get to find out what was in my purse that nobody has.
what is it? Lipstick.
That look
I got
like something
heroin.
different.
You got what?
Heroin.
What's that?
Heroin.
Oh, she got heroin. She's a drug addict with her lipstick.
That's the name of my
The
lipstick.
lipstick is
I
called
was like,
heroin,
y'all
y'all.
just said that so calmly.
No, that's what she always does. Kimberly
was
always
like,
does the unexpected.
And you know, that
And
looks
that is
different over
pretty
here
on
on
her
this
lip.
end
That's
to
a
me,
very
too.
pretty
I was
color.
like, where is that over there?
Okay,
what's the name
Kimberly,
of
go
your
ahead
lipstick?
and fashion your lipstick.
Look, was that what I gave her?
And
that
it
gift?
matches, it really matches the thing.
Oh, that's pretty.
So Kimberly is going to fashion her lipstick and her,
In my purse that no one else has heroin.
that's right, we don't have heroin on the show. This is a Christian talk show. We do not do heroin except for lipstick. So don't get it twisted now.
I
Okay.
thought that was one of the toys I bought.
Oh yeah, 'cause we done had toys on the show
Toys.
too. She thought that was one of the toys, but we
Don't mind
requested, so we
I
do
know,
it.
TMI.
But one thing, go
TMI,
ahead, Kim, get
TMI.
ready to do your fashion.
On my
But
fashion.
one thing we do on the show, we do a decent
The
and
pants
order
stuck
because there's a
together.
lot of people, huh?
Can't you do that?
What?
The pants are stuck together.
Oh, her pants are stuck together now, y'all. But we do have fun. We want you to know, even though you are Christian, we are here to help you. We don't sugarcoat it, but Kim is going to show off her outfit, and she has on this thing say, "The Lord is my shepherd." Girl, she needs the Lord. Go ahead, Kim, do
He
it.
got my music. He got my music. I still got my price tag on. Y'all finally got my Spanx.
She has a
I'm leaving my
motorcycle
price
outside.
tag on because I'm excited to be here to get them. And they are hot. Look like I'm painted on. I got my new hat.
She got her new hat
I got my
on.
new hat. I got my Psalms 23 jacket.
And look, I
on
really
my
like
shepherd.
her the blouse. I like that.
Oh yeah, this from the Asian
It just
store.
doesn't have the hair and lipstick on it. It doesn't have that. Thank you,
From
baby.
the Asian store.
But I want to go with Kimberly tonight because I got this from Daphne Ashew.
yeah, Zoe
This
Victoria.
beautiful, what is it? Victoria,
Zoe
right?
Victoria.
Say it again.
Zoe Victoria.
Zoe Victoria. Linda and I bought these at what was that? The breast cancer
Yeah, with
awareness.
Pastor Vanessa.
And we give you a shout out, Daphne. And I'm gonna order another one. It was very reasonable. It was only
Very
$59. And it has pockets, and if I can find the pockets.
I know, right? Spin
I
around.
can't get the pockets in there, but it does have pockets, see? It has pockets, see? Hey, but you can wear this to work. You can wear it out anywhere. You can
Date.
dress it up. I got my little pearls
Relax
on.
at home in it.
I got my Dallas Cowboys. Thanks to
Do you
Linda
know I had
High
a Dallas
Top.
Cowboy bonnet for you and threw it away.
They did what?
I had a Dallas Cowboy bonnet for you and threw it away by mistake.
Oh my God, I can't believe she threw away a Dallas Cowboy bonnet. AARP is in our, but this is going to be our birthday girl on November 29th. So y'all tune in. Please tune in.
Yes.
And we're going to have a fashion show that night. And we're going to do it up on the Talk of Life Talk Show. We want you all to know that we can have fun on the Talk of Life Talk Show and still get educated. We still have wisdom on the show. And we're so happy to have Lady J. I mean, y'all got to tune in when her show comes on, which will be coming on week after next or whatever day, because I got AARP. But Mondays and Thursdays, 8 p.m., y'all tune in. And if you want to be on the show, check me out at www.elmatalkshow.what? Oh, he put it on the screen. I told him. .com. But thank you, Lady J. We want you to come back. Anytime you have time to come back and sit in, she is so smart and beautiful.
Yes,
she
she
makes me look beautiful.
Yes, she
Woo! And we're going to go. Woo! We're going to howl. Woo! Howling out. Woo! We love you, Linda.
We love you, Linda. See you, Helen.
Let me see you
Bye,
do it.
Diamond. Can't
Come
do
on,
it.
come on, Kim, before we go. Oh, can
Linda
you do it?
Harris, Lauren. Hey,
Well, thank
Linda
you all.
Harris,
We love you
Lauren.
all.
Hey,
I got a
Linda.
little vibrato with mine.
Okay,
I know
do it.
that's
Do it.
right.
Come on, do it for us.
That's right.
We love Lady J. Y'all tune in every Monday and Thursday with the Talk of Life Talk Show with Elma, Tanisha, Kimberly, and Linda, and our special co-host tonight, Lady J. We love you until we see you face to face. Good night.